This call is now being recorded.
Today our topic is how to discern the mental mind movement, right? Mental mind movement. But before that, we just go to the. I would like to recall you the basis of the Abhidhamma. So Buddha mentioned two truth or two satya in the beginning. So first Sammuti Satya, other one is Paramatha Satya. Sammuti Satya is the conventional truth. I will go succinctly, right? Um, Sammuti Satya or Sammuti Satya is the conventional truth. Paramatha Satya is the ultimate truth. Um, but this ultimate truth also have four Satya, no? Dukkha Satya, Samudaya Satya, Nirodha Satya and Magga Satya. This ultimate truth has again four truths. But actually we are now discussing about Dukkha Satya, right? I will tell in near future. Uh, in this deep Dhamma or the profound Dhamma or great Dhamma, this has basically four types of Paramattha Satya or Paramattha Satya or Paramattha Dhamma, right? Ultimate phenomena. What are the four ultimate phenomena? Chitta, Chetasika, Rupa, Nibbana. Chitta means the mind or the consciousness. Chetasika is the mental factors, and Rupa is the materiality. What your body consists of is the materiality. So this is the Paramattha Satya, right? According to the ultimate truth, materiality, and then Nibbana. Ultimately, the Nibbana is the we can say peaceful element. So those four, we actually in whole Abhidhamma, whatever Buddha mentioned in Abhidhamma, according to the seven types of book, starting from Dhamma Sangani, Vibhanga, Dhatukata, Pugalapanyati, and Kathavatu, Yamaka, and Patthana. So all these seven books, Buddha described these four truths, these four Paramattha Dhamma, Chitta, Chetasika, Rupa, Nibbana. Now, we discussed about Chitta or the consciousness before. So Buddha said in this way, this Chitta, because how to understand, to get understand of the Chitta, Buddha said in this way, Yavanchidan bhikkhave upamapi na sukara yava lahu parivattan chitta. What's the meaning? Sometimes Dr. Kavita and Dr. Archana may know. I will tell the meaning. Yavanchidam bhikkhave upamapi na sukra yava lahu parivattan chittam. Bhikkhave monk, idang chittam. Idang chittam means this consciousness or this mind, lahu parivattan. Lahu parivattan means this mind is very rapid. It's quick and so rapid. It's fleeting. It as soon as it arises, it fall down or it disappear. It's very quick. This is the lahu parivatta. Upamapi na sukara. Yavancha mean almost upamapi na sukara. I can't give simile as well for this quick mind, right? This quick mind. Upamapi na sukara. So this is the meaning. So Buddha said in this in Anguttara Nikaya Ekaka Nipada. That means this is the fourth Nikaya of this Sutta Pitaka. So this is the enumeration Dhamma talks in this Buddha mentioned in enumeration Dhamma talk in this Anguttara Nikaya. This is the first number enumeration, right? So so therefore now our mind is very quick, right? Mind usually, and again, mind doesn't arise without an object. Without an object, mind doesn't arise. So, so therefore, object is very, very important to arise the mind. So keep it in mind. This is the basis, right? Object. So again, mind also doesn't arise alone. Mind always associated with the other mental factors, other phenomena, what is called mental factors, right? So when you have a lustful mind or hatred mind or some kusala mind, other mental factors also associated with the mind, and they also takes the same object, same materiality base, and again it arises with the mind, and it fall down with the mind, or disappear, or we can say break down on them with the mind. So those are the common features of the chetasika, or the mental factors, mental concomitants. So again, in this Abhidhamma, we finish Chitta. Buddha, in concise way, Buddha mentioned about 89 consciousness, but we finished this 89 consciousness, and again Buddha mentioned in the descriptive way 121 minds. So all we finish. And then we just came into the Chetasika part. Chetasika, how many Chetasika you have? 52 Chetasika. So out of that, you have Sabbhachitta Sadharana Chetasika. Those are 7 groups of Chetasika, what is called Sabbhachitta Sadharana, 7 universals. So first, Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Ekaggata, Jivitindriya, Manasikara. Um, those are the 7 Chetasika common to all minds. And then you have miscellaneous Chetasika, or the various Chetasika, or we can say sundries, right? Those are 6 types of Chetasika, common, not common. It arises with the all akusala minds and all kusala minds. So therefore, sundries. Those are vitakka, vichara, piti, adhimokka, vitakka, vichara, adhimokka, virya, piti, chanda. Those are the 6 types of miscellaneous. So then again we have 14 types of akusala chetasika. Those are, you may remember, in akusala chetasika also we have common for all akusala chetasika what is called moha chatukka, moha, ahirika, anuttappa, uddachya. Those are common to all akusala minds. And then again you have lobha. If you consider lobha associated with ditti and mana. So therefore, lobha, ditti, mana are the other 3 types of chetasika belong to akusala. And then you have dosa chatukka, only in the dosa minds, right? Dosa, issa, machariya, kukucha. So you go to the English meaning also, and then you have Thina and Midda and Vichikicha, right? Vichikicha. Those are the 14 types of akusala chetasika. So then we have again Sobhana chetasika. We divided in this way. Sobhana chetasika, 19 chetasika. There are 19 chetasika. What is called? Uh, those are the Saddha, Sati, uh, Saddha, starting from the Saddha, Sati, Alobha, Adosa, Tatra, Majjatata, Kaya Pasadi, Chitta Pasadi, Saddha, Sati, Hiri, Ottappa also, Saddha, Sati, Hiri, Ottappa, Alobha, Adosa, Tatra, Majjatrata, Kaya Pasati, Chitta Pasadi, Kaya Lahuta, Chitta Lahuta, Kaya Muduta, Chitta Muduta, Kaya Kamanyata, Chitta Kamanyata, Kaya Pagunyata, Chitta Pagunyata, Kaya Yujjukata, Chittujjukata. Those are the 19 types of Sobhana Chetasika. And then again you have Panyindriya. Panyindriya, this is the 20th, no? So there we call for this including this Panyindriya, that the wisdom faculty of your mind, Kusala mind, Those are what is called Saddha Panya group, right? These 20 mental factors, what is called Saddha Panya group. And then you have three viratis, three abstinence, three viratis, what is called Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Achiva. So I'm not going to describe this thing because we discussed this thing. And then you have two Appamanya. Appamanya means we can say immeasurable or infinite, right? Infinite. So this Appamanya are, you can say Metta, sorry, Karuna and Mudita, right? Not Metta, Karuna and Mudita. So then how many? You have 25 types of Sobhana Chetasika, right? Only those, then we fulfill the 52 types of Chetasika, right? Those are the 52 types of Chetasika. You need to know by heart this thing with the minds also. So today, we shift into how to discern the mind movement, right? How to discern mind movement. What is the mind movement? We discuss about the mental process. So in mental process, you have Panchadwara Chittaviti or the Fido mental process, and again Mindo mental process. So this Fido mental process also you have in all Fidos. For example, Ido mental process, Eardo mental process, and nose-do mental process, tongue-do mental process, and body-do mental process. Again, we have mind-do mental process, right? In these five-do mental processes also, you have akusala mental process as well as kusala mental process. In the mind-do mental process also, we have akusala mind-do process and kusala mind-do mental process. So in kusala mind-do mental process, we have, again we can divide it into this way: jhana mental process and magga and phala mental process. Again, sometimes, yeah, these are the classification of the mental process. Now,
Bhante,
we discussed.
at the Panchadwara, which mental process start, that immediately will be taken by Manodwara. Means same processes will be going, no? Kusal,
Yes,
Kusal, or Kusal, Akusal.
yes, kusal, akusal, and this is the reason why this. For example, if the ido mental process, what is the object of ido mental process? Is the color, right? Your color. If the
Kal.
ido mental process, any color, if you see through the eye, this is the object. So this object, if your ido takes this object, as soon as at the same time it takes from the mindo also, right? Mindo which has panchadwara vajjana mind movement, right? This is the one which takes the object of the color as simultaneously with the my idol. And then why this is how this happened, because Buddha, I told, no, Buddha said yavanchidam bhikkhave upamapi na sukra yava lahu parivattan chittana. Mind is so quick. That's the reason, right? I do also there is mind arise, their mind arise I do also, and then mind also arise mind, right? So very quick. So therefore we and again, for example, now I am talking with you, you hearing me, and you are sitting or standing, then that also I am standing or sitting like that. So therefore how many mental process going on in your mind is uncountable, right? It's uncountable. So that's why Buddha said this mind is very quick, and I can't give an example or simile also, right? Buddha mentioned in this way. So then we now how to discern mental mind movement. That means now we want to count up how many mentality from the for the each mind movement, right? So let's get started from the Panchadwara Chittaviti in the Ido, right? So you go to the Ido mental process. So you again write down Ido mental process, right? Again write down Ido mental process. So how to start? Panchadwara Vajjana, right? Or the five-do adverting consciousness, right? Again write down Panchadwara Vajjana, right? Write down in Pali also, Pali or English, and then you convert it into English. Panchadwara Vajjana, and then short arrow, right? And then Chakku Vinyan, and then arrow Sampatichan, and then Santirana, and then Vathapana, and then seven Javana, like that. You want to go up to 7, or just you write down 1 to 2 and then 7, right? And then 2 Tadaramana, first Tadaramana, second Tadaramana, and then you will be end up with the Bhavanga or the life continuum Bhavanga. And then mind-o mental process going on, Manodwara Vajjana, and 7 Javana 1, 2, up to 7. Sorry. And then you have 2 Tadaramana again. First Tadaramana followed by second Tadaramana, and again Bhavanga comes. Right? That means the mental process cease from the second Tadaramana. Bhavanga must come, otherwise we will die. We will die, right? Our death will take place. So therefore, this Bhavanga mind stage is very, very important for us. Therefore, it is what is called life continuum, right? Okay, now let's count up how many mind mentality to the Panchadwara Vajjana, right? Okay, now seven universal are common for the all mentality. So you write down on the down beneath the the Panchadwara Vajjana, the first mind movement of the Panchadwara Chittaviti, you first write down 7 universals, right? 7 universals. And then for the okay, if you didn't write down still, please inform me. That means you need to first go on the Chittaviti, right? You want to draw the Chittaviti first, and then you need to count it up. Okay, now 7 universal is common, so we can get easily 7 universals for this main mental movement, right? Okay, now 7 universals. So this 7 universal, and how then we go to the Pakinaka, or we can say miscellaneous. How many miscellaneous? So you need Vitakka, Vichara, Adhimokha. Only that out of 6 you have Vitakka, Vichara, Adhimokha. Please write down. Vitakka, Vichara, Adhimokha. And now how many, Nilesh? Chetasika, how many mental factors?
So, universal and 3 akusala, so total 10 here.
Yeah, not akusala. It is both kusala and akusala. Three things is both akusala and kusala. That means if your object is akusala object, then these 3 for the akusala, right? If your object is kusala, then these 3 are kusala. That's why miscellaneous, right? Okay, good job. Now 10, and then 10 plus you have mind also, no? Mind mean pancha dwara vajjana mind movement, right? Mind movement. So therefore, all together, how many mentality, Dr. Kavita?
My network not good. I am in journey, no? I cannot listen proper.
Really? Right. Okay, I'll ask how many mentality. That mean mentality mean you have now 10 chetasika or the 10 mental factors, and with the mind. Mind mean which mind?
11.
Just mention. Yeah, 11.
11.
Yes, good job. 11. So mentality are 11. 11 mentality you have. So whenever you practice vipassana, you need to see this mental process as well as this mind movement. How to take this mind movement? But I mean, whenever you produce, you want to produce. First, you want to produce the Fido mental process, and then, but this Buddha said no. Buddha said according to the uh, according to that sutta I just mentioned, Buddha said this mind is very quick. So mental process also very quick. So while going mental process in our heart or in the idol, can we count up or can we discern or define or can we scrutinize this mentality? Cannot. It's
Adverting.
very
By adverting.
yes, good. By adverting, no, you need to advert my mental process one mind movement after one mind movement, right? One mind movement after one mind movement, you want to advert. So then in front of you have a light. So this light, that means samadhi, right? Samadhi light. This samadhi light, through this samadhi light, you can see the mental mind movement, right? You can see the mind movement. They always arise, always pressure. Always arise, always passing away. Always arise, always fall down. Always arise, always break down, right? Always arise, always vanish, disappear. So this is the way, but you want to make make the mind as quick as possible to see this mental process, mentality, right? You want to that is very easy to actually to train mind very quick to see because they are also a phenomena, no? They are also phenomena arising very quickly, perishing away very quickly. So your mind, you need to train very quick, right? As quick as possible. You need to make sure your mind is mind. You need to make sure that mind uh, to train very quick. Okay, then this is the real vipassana, right? Real vipassana I just mentioned. And then how you want to know the mind? You want to see the mind is like mind is pabhasaramidam bhikkhave chittam. Buddha said pabhasaramidam bhikkhave chittam. That means, what is the meaning? Bhikkhave monk mean here. Buddha always said monk, no? Because Buddha was always with the monks. So therefore, Buddha addressed monk, but this is common to all meditator, right? All yogis. So Buddha said, "Pabhasaramidam bhikkhave chittam." That means, monk, this mind, idang chittang, this mind, pabhasarang. Pabhasarang means it's so brilliant, right? So brilliant, so bright, so radiant, right? It's way radiant, way bright, right? So this is the meaning, pabhasarang. So why this pabhasarang? This is actually to the Buddha mentioned to the what is called a life continuum or bhavanga mind. So why this is very bright or brilliant or um, radiant? This is the reason. This bhavanga mind is very pure, right? Because of this pure, Buddha said bhavanga mind is bright, right? Not only bhavanga mind, and again your jhana mind also bright. Your kusala, every kusala mind is bright, right? And magga pala mind is bright. right? Brilliant.
Bhante,
Yeah.
during sleep is bhavanga, no?
Yeah, during sleep, if you actually during sleep, if you have sound sleep, only bhavanga, right? Only
Why
bhavanga, then
that time? Why it's not radiant?
again radiant. Why not? Radiant, right? Every time bhavanga is radiant, right?
But we
Bhavanga is
cannot pick
radiant.
up. But we cannot pick up in sleep, Bhante.
Uh, you mean you want to discern while sleeping? You want to discern bhavanga?
Yes, I don't know when the radiant light came during sleep.
Yes, yes, because that's the reason. That means you are not still practice vipassana, right? When you practice vipassana, actually while sleeping you can see bhavanga. You need to get up from the sleeping, right? And then you enter into the first jhana, or sorry, usually is fourth jhana, right? And then you can see your bhavanga, but bhavanga also very bright, right? If you see bhavanga through the jhana light, or how to see the suddha vipassaka, then through the chaturdhatu meditation light, right? Without
But
jhana,
it is during awakening, na Bhante.
yeah, during
Upchara or jhana, then I can see bhavanga, okay. But
yeah,
during sleep or unconsciousness or at the time of death, then
yeah,
I cannot see the brightness, no?
can
That is
see.
during sati, no?
Yeah, depend on the sati as well as panya and many mental factors, no? So there again, sati, panya, ekaggata, all needs, right? All needs, especially sati needs, panya needs, especially, and saddha also, right? Without saddha or the faith, you don't believe this dhamma. Or sometimes if you have low saddha or no saddha, you may follow another path, right? Another path means Buddha not mentioned, many paths are there in the world at right now. But you may believe that path also, right? So that is because somebody in this world, to me also they said how to see the mind, how to see the mental factors. It is impossible. Buddha never said to see these things, but according to their reading, no, according to their speaking, according to their thought, that they get this idea according to their thought, their reading. But you believe that if you have upachara light or the access concentration, or if you have jhana concentration, you can see everything, right? Even sammati sacha as well as paramatta sacha, you can see can see very clearly, right? Buddha said these should be seen as if you see seen by the eye, right? Janato ahang Janato aham bhikkhave passato asavanam khayang vadami. Buddha said in this way. That means Janato mean the one who sees this Paramatta Dhamma uh, through by way of his meditation mind. That means wisdom, with the wisdom faculty, right? And passato mean the again like seeing, right? Both are same meaning. Janato aham bhikkhave passato asavanam khayang vadami. Asavanam khayang mean, asava is the stain, right? Taint are the asava, or the all akusala are asava, right? Uh, so these stained kaya mean exhaustion, right? Exhaustion or destroying, elimination, right? Kaya, asamanang kaya, elimination of the stain. I will tell, I tell, or I declare, or I express to eliminate this stain for the one who has light, right? One who has light and one who has panya. Light is also panya, right? Well, panya means the wisdom faculty. So Buddha said, as if you,
Aloka Udpadi and Panya Udpadi.
yes, Aloko Udapadi and Panya Udapadi also same, right? Same mean, if you see Paramatta Satya by as if seen by the eye, this is the way to see the Paramatta Dhamma. So therefore Buddha said Aloko Udapadi and Panya Udapadi, right? So those are both are same. Only the syllables are different. Only syllables are different. So we can say only the letters are different, but the meaning is same, right? Meaning are same. So we want to go to now to discuss about the mental mind movement. Now you have how many? So then for the what is called Panchadwara Vajjana mind movement, we discuss about Panchadwara Vajjana mind movement. Sorry,
12, 11, 11. 11.
11. Yes, 11 mind movements you have. 11 mentality you have in Panchadwara Vajjana, right? 11.
Yeah, Bhante, just wanted to clear one point from
Yeah.
you. So, Bhavanga mind is very bright even in sleep. So, is it only for practitioners, not for everyone?
Not for everyone. Yes, not for everyone. That mean, Buddha said for everybody's Bhavanga is bright, right? Everybody's Bhavanga is bright. Everybody's mean only the human, Deva and Brahma, right? But for the animals and for woeful states being Bhavanga, does Bhavanga bright? No, this is Akusala mind, no? Yeah, that is Akusala mind. So only human Bhavanga mind and Deva Bhavanga mind and Brahma Bhavanga mind are bright, right? Are bright. Not the usually Buddha is this mentioned for the Kamavachara Deva and human, right? Kamavachara Deva and human. So all Bhavanga are bright then. But anyway, while sleeping, we can't see Bhavanga, right? Bhavanga mind we can see. Only in the awakening, as well as you need light. You need light, no? Jhana light, or for the Suddha Vipassaka, Upachara concentration light produced by the Chaturdhatu Avatana meditation. Okay. Now we go to the second mind movement. What is it? Is Chakku Vijnana, right? Chakku Vijnana. So how many mind movements, Dr. Archana? How many mind movement? Not mind movement. How many mentality or chetasika?
11 mentality, no?
No. I mean Chakku Dwar, Chakku Vijnana. Chakku Vijnana. 11 mentality we just discussed about Panchadwara Vajjana. Now we move to Chakku Vijnana, the other other mind movement, the second mind movement. Go to second mind movement of the Chitta Viti.
7.
Yes, 7, no? Because only you have sometimes you may not go to second mind movement. You are still in the first mind movement. In the first mind movement, you have 11, right? Move to the second mind movement. Second mind movement, that is the Chakku Vijnana. Now again, I will tell the Chitta Viti, mental process starting from the Panchadwara Vajjana, right? Fido adverting consciousness. And then the second mind movement is the Chakku Vijnana. And then Chakku Vijnana, that means Ido consciousness, no? Ido consciousness. And then you have some Patichana, that means the receiving, some Patichana, receiving mind movement, and then you have Santirana, Vattapana, Devanjavana, like that you want to write it down, right? Like that we want to write it down, and then we just reach to the what is called Chakku Vijnana, right? Chakku Vijnana. So Chakku Vijnana, that means this Chakku Vijnana is very weak consciousness, very weak consciousness, which has only 7 mentality, right? Only 7 mentality, only 7 chetasika. That means only 7 universals, right? 7 universals only. In the Sota Vijnana also, Sota Vijnana means, ear consciousness, right? Sota Vijnana, Gahana Vijnana, Jivha Vijnana, Kaya Vijnana, all 5 Vijnana has only 7 mental factors, right? 7 mental factors. Okay, can you understand? So when you go into the Sota Dwara or Sota, we can say Eardo mental process also, you have 7 only, right? Okay, now you see, please take a note. I consciousness has 7 universals plus I consciousness. No, I consciousness.
One mind. 8.
Yeah, one mind. Yeah, mind plus mind. I consciousness is the mind. 7, because I told you, mind never arise alone. Mind always associated with the mental factors, right? Always associated with the mental factors. So this is the reason. So mind. So you have I consciousness as well as 7 universals. So how many mentality altogether, Mr. Nilesh? Mentality?
Should be total 9, right?
8.
7 universals,
7 and 1 mind.
one
How
I
many?
consciousness,
Yes.
and
And
the mind has to be attached with it as well. So one would be for mind.
yes,
So
mind.
total 9, right?
Oh,
8.
here.
8.
8. No, the mind mean now Chakku Vinyana is mind, right? Itself, it is mind. Okay?
Okay.
Right. 8. Chakku Vinyana is the Chakku, or we can say I consciousness, right? I consciousness. So then 8. Mr. Nilesh, how would you take an 9, like if it is in the this is in the we can say this is in the actually IDO, right? IDO. In the IDO, when you receive color as an object, then you have you in your I consciousness arises, right? I consciousness arises. So the consciousness itself is a one mentality, and then you have 7 universals associated, right? So altogether, how many? 8, right?
8.
In this way, yeah. So, but when we discuss about when we discuss about the Panchadwara Vajjana mind movement, the first mind movement, very first mind movement, that is in the mind domain, right? Not in the IDO, right? That is in the IDO. Sorry, that is in the mind. So that is the that mean in the heart base, or in deep inside the heart, you have Panchadwara Vajjana mind movement, right? This is the consciousness, right? This is the consciousness. So that consciousness is associated with 10 types of mental process. Sorry, mental factors, right? Mental factors. So 10 plus mind is altogether mentality. If you consider mentality altogether 11, right? Okay. Now let's go to the Sampatichana mind movement, right? Sampatichana mind movement. Now, Sampatichana mind movement, you have then we can say, we can just take all 7 universals, because 7 universals are common to all mentality, right? All minds. Is that right, Dr. Archana? 7 universals are common, right? Common to all mentality.
Yes, yes, Bhante.
Yeah. So then we can just take freely we can just take all 7 universal for all minds, right? Okay, now you have 7 universals, and again you have from the Pakinaka, you have only 3 mean you have Vitakka, Vichara, Adhimokha, right? Vitakka, Vichara, Adhimokha, only these 3, right? No other PT, no Virya, no Chanda, no other one is no Chanda. Yes, no PT, no Virya, no Chanda. Only that 3, right? So altogether, how many Chetasika? Altogether
10.
10. Yes, 10. Plus, we want to add mind. Yeah, 11. 11. Sampatichana mind, right? The Sampatichana is the mind movement, right? Sampatichana is the mind movement. So we have 11 all mentality. So you want to write in this way. First you write down Sampatichana mind movement, right? And then 7 universal, uh, Vitakka Vichara Adhimukha, right? And then Sampatichana mind. So then mentality, if you count up the mentality, total mentality is 11. But if I ask about you, from you, how many chetasika? You need to count the chetasika only, right? You need to count chetasika only. Chetasika and the mentality are different, right? If I ask about the how many mentality, so you want to answer with the mind also, right? If I ask how separately how many chetasika, then you reduce mind and then give the answer, right? Okay. Now actually then we will go to the now 15 minutes we will go to Samtirana, right? Santirana. So you have, if you can remember Santirana, how many Santirana we have? How many Santirana we have, Dr. Kavita?
Two.
How many? Uh, three Santirana. So see, in the Ahetuka or the rootless consciousness chart, right? You go to the consciousness chart and you keep your consciousness chart in your own, right? If you can, yeah, every time keep it as like noticeable, right? Keep it as noticeable. And yeah, so how many so you have in the ahetuka consciousness, you have akusala, ahetuka akusala, and then ahetuka kusala, and then ahetuka kirya, right? Those are the yeah, ahetuka side, right? So you have in the ahetuka side, you have upekka sahagata santirana, ahetuka akusala, right? Upekka sahagata santirana. So in kusala side, you have you may have uh, Somanasa Sahagata Santirana and Upekka Sahagata Santirana. Right? Somanasa Sahagata Santirana as well as Upekka Santirana. Right? So then therefore altogether how many? Three Santirana. Right? We have three Santirana. Got it? Mr. Nile, got it?
Oh, which one is the third one? Ahetuka Kusala.
Yeah,
Ahetuka Akusala.
yeah, Ahetuka Akusala. You go to the first one is in the Ahetuka Akusala side. Ahetuka Akusala first one is Somanas Upeka Sahagata Santiran, right? Then you go to the Kusala side, Ahetuka Kusala side. It has two. Two mean it which has Somanasa Sahagata Santirana and as well as Upeka Sahagata Santirana.
Upekka.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
Dr. Archana, it's okay?
No, Bhante, I'm just checking the
Okay.
PDF
Check,
file. Yeah,
check it
I'm
out.
yet to see this. Yeah.
Okay. In the slowly you want to go, right? Don't be worried. Because only three and we can we don't need to hurry because we want to understand very clearly, no? This is the very important thing. Okay, now please take your chitta chart always with you, right? Always with you mean you can't bring it up, right? That mean you keep it with you, right? Uh, that mean at a glance, like you want to see this thing, right? Okay, now you have three santirana. If you have kusala, for example, if we let's say this is what we are discussing about the kusala mental process, right? Kusala mental process, and then kusala santiran only comes, right? Kusala side santiran only comes, right? But both santirana we can't expect, right? We can't expect both santirana. Only one mind arise at the same time. Two mind movement cannot be exist, right? Cannot be existed in two minds movement. Only one mind in the heart base or in the other bases. Only one mind you have. That is also a basis, right? This is also basis of Abhidhamma, right? Only one mind movement you have uh, in one. Oh, that means in one occasion, only one mind movement you have. Two mind movement doesn't exist, right? Don't exist two mind movements. That's also keep in mind. So then you have for example, you are seeing some pleasurable object, right? You are seeing some pleasurable object. That mean, for example, red or something like that. Color mean not color. You are seeing actually, for example, let's say one gorgeous mountain, right? Gorgeous mountain, or one go something you feel beautiful, right? Beautiful. So then you see the color. Your idol see the color, but you see the whole thing by way of which mind-o-mental process, right? Mind-o-mental process understand everything, not by the idol.
Size and shape.
Yes, size and shape and which color, how many, yeah, like that. Yeah, so understand by the not by the idol, by the mindo, right? Mindo. So therefore, that's why after finishing your fido mental process, mindo mental process occur, right? So therefore, mindo-mental process are the thing that understand everything of the color, shape, size, and everything, right? So then now we are. I just say this is, if this is kusala mind, then you have piti, right? You have piti. If you have piti or or the joy, right? Rapture, and then your somanasa sahagata santirana takes place in the as a mind movement, right? Somanasa sahagata santirana. Somanasa mean, that is the pleasurable, no? Pleasurable. Somanasa sahagata. If you don't have piti, for you are seeing the ocean or something like that, but you don't have any types of piti or any types of joy. You don't have any joy. Then what mind movement comes?
Upekha.
Upekha. Yes, upekha sahagata santirana, right? You have three santirana: akusala side one, kusala side two. Out of the two kusala side, now somanas santirana comes. If you have piti, if you don't have piti, no, without piti, that means upekha sahagata santirana comes to play, right? This is very easy, no? Keep it in mind, right? Keep it in mind. Those are the basis. And then then we need to count. We need to count the how many mentality. Now let's go to the how to count. So 7 universal we can take, right? 7 universal. And then how many? If it is somanasa sahagata santirana, if it is somanasa sahagata santirana, yeah, 4, no?
Oh.
4, yeah, 4. 4. What 4? Vitakka, Vichara, Adhimokkha, and Piti.
Sampatichana mind movement.
Yeah, Sampatichana mind movement plus Sampatichana mind movement. So altogether, how many?
4.
5.
Yeah, 5 mean, that mean
Include
altogether. Yeah,
no. 7 plus this 12.
yeah, how many? 12. Yes, 12. 12. Good job. Yes, 12. 12. seven universal, and then you have vitakka, vichara, adhimukha, piti, right? Piti, and then your mind movement, right? Mind movement. Okay. If I ask how many chetasika, how many mental factors, Mr. Nilesh, how many
11.
mental? 11, just
11.
11 mental factors. Yeah, 11 mental factors, right? So with the 11, if we count, if we add what is called some santirana, no? Santirana, then altogether 11, 12. Okay, let's go to, if it is Somanasa Sahagata, right? If it is Upekka Sahagata, how many? Then again,
It will be 11 and 10. 11 and 10.
yes, 11 are the all mentality and 10 are the Chetasika. Okay, write down. If it is Upekka Sahagata Santirana, 7 universals, and you have Vitakka, Vichara,
Miscellaneous. Adhimukha.
Adhimukha.
Vitakka vichara adhimukha.
Yes, Vitakka, Vichara, and Adhimukha, right? So how many? 10. 10
10.
Chetasika, and you have 10 mind movements, right? 10 mind movements. Sorry, 11 mentality.
11 mental.
Okay, and then we go into the, okay, finish.
So why 10 only Bhanteji in this case? Upega Sahagata.
Yeah,
It is minus. No? It is minus.
PT, no PT, right? No PT.
Okay.
That's the reason. That means you see the object without having PT, right? Without having PT. You just even that the object is for somebody that is pleasurable. That means he is seen with the PT, but you are not seen with the PT, right? You just
Okay.
left the PT out. Hmm?
In a kusal mind also.
Yeah, in the akusala mind also 11, right? 11. If we go into the akusala mind also, you don't have PT in akusala, right? Akusala, for example, dosa, especially dosa mind, right? Only dosa mind.
In those it is not there, but in greed it is there, no Bhante?
And greedy it is there, right? In greedy it is there, right? Okay.
So
Now,
10 Chetasikas and 11 mental factors total, right? That's how we
yeah,
would say.
yeah, 10 chetasika, and with the mind plus mind, mentality, total mentality are 11, right? We can say mentality, right? Or nama, we can say nama. Why we can say nama? uh, that means the mind and the mental factors are always bent to the object, right? Always bent to the object. That therefore it is nama, right? It is Buddha
I
always.
always have a question in Panchakhanda. Why only 4 factors are considered for Nama?
Because only four factors, no? Buddha see with the his omniscience knowledge, only four khandas or four aggregates in nama. No more than that. That's the reason. Got it?
But they are Chetasika, no Bhante?
Right. Okay. Let's see in this way. So, how many now? If we left the Rupakhanda mean we just forget about the Rupakhanda, right? Rupakhanda. Take into understand this. Now we have, for example, we are we go into the Panchadwara Vajjana, right? Panchadwara Vajjana. So you have Panchadwara Vajjana mind, right? And then you have Passa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Ekaggata, Jivitindriya, Manasikara. Those are the 7 universal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then you have Vitakka, Vichara, Adhimukha. Only
Mokha,
those.
3
Yeah,
Pakin.
10 altogether 10. Huh? So now so then we can consider this mind is the consciousness, isn't it? Is that correct? Mind is the consciousness, or mind is the chitta, or the vijnana, right? So vijnana aggregate, or the consciousness aggregate, is the mind, right? Can you understand, Mr. Nilesh? Okay, Dr. Archana? Vijnana is the mind. So mind is the chitta or the vijnana, right? Vijnana aggregate. So you fulfill the vijnana aggregate now. Now there are three aggregate remaining, right? How to count the three aggregates? So in this
Vedana.
way, yeah, Vedana, you have Passa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, no? So you have your Vedana is the Vedana Khanda or Vedana aggregate, right? Vedana is the feeling aggregate. In this mind moment, you have Vedana. Vedana is the Vedana aggregate or feeling aggregate, right? And then you have Sanya. Sanya, you have Sanya, no? Sanya or the perception. So that is the Sanya Khanda or the perception aggregate. Got it? Perception aggregate. Can you understand, Mr. Nilesh?
Yes,
No?
yes.
I'm trying to.
Okay. Now again, you see the seven universal. How many Chetasika? Seven universal. You have Vedana. No? Passa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Ekagrata, Indriya, Manasikara. Right? Now, out of the seven, you have Vedana. Right? Can you understand? Out of the seven universals, you have Vedana. This Vedana itself go to the Vedana Khanda, right? Or Vedana aggregate. Now, can you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you out of the seven, okay, you see the seven Chetasika, right? The seven mental factors. You have Sanya also. Within these seven Chetasika, you have Sanya, right? This Sanya itself go into the Sanya Khanda, right? Sanya Khanda. Or we can say Sanya aggregate, right? Perception aggregate. And then you reduce now Sanya and Vedana. How many there are in the if we consider the wider adverting consciousness or the
Five.
Pancha, yeah, five and not five.
Mind.
How many? Sorry, five
Vijnana is
and
different.
yeah, but not only five. No, you have again. I mean, I'm
One
discussing.
mind.
Yeah, how many? I cannot
I
hear you
cannot
very clearly.
listen.
Okay, okay,
I'm in
okay. Now, yeah. Okay, no problem. Now see, you have seven universals and again three pakirnaka, no pakirnaka, all the miscellaneous. So how many? Seven plus three are 10, right? 10. Yeah, 10. And then we reduce two. We reduced two already, right? Then how many? Eight.
eight.
8.
Yeah, eight are there. So these eight are the Sankara Khanda, right? These eight are Sankara Khanda or the volitional aggregate, right? These are the volitional aggregates. So you have all together in the one mind movement, you have four Khanda, right? You have your Panchakanda. This is the way to see the Panchakanda as the ultimate truth, right? By way of ultimate truth, by means of ultimate truth, you need to know this Panchakhanda, but you want to see as if you are seen by the eye, by your wisdom faculty, right? When you practice the Vipassana meditation, you want to see all these Khanda. And then what is Rupa Khanda, right? Now, what is Rupa Khanda? You have five Khanda, no? What is Rupa Khanda? Rupa Khanda are the base, right? Those all mentality and mentality, or the Chetasika and the your mind is rest on the base, no? Rupa base, right? Rupa base, still we didn't actually we didn't discuss Rupa base, but that depends on the Rupa base. So you need to show, you need to see this Rupa base also. So therefore, that is the Rupa Khanda, right? So that means if you see one mind movement, you have all five khanda, right? All five khanda, all five aggregates you have, right? This is the way to understand all five khanda in one mind movement, right? So if somebody asks from you, so how to see the five khanda, right? How to see the five aggregates? So you want to answer him by way of mind movement, right? By way of mind movement. Mind movements give all five khanda, right? Actually, mind movement, if you consider mind movement, which has four khanda or four aggregates, but it depends on the heart base, or it depends on the eye base, right? It depends on the ear base. A base also there. So therefore, how many khanda? You have five aggregates, right? Five aggregates. So this is the way to see five khanda by way of which such a paramatha such ultimate reality, right? Ultimate reality. Those all ultimate reality are always arising, always perishable, right? Always arising, always fall down. You want to see this as very clearly, right? By your mind over, right? Okay, now our time reached to the stop level, no? Any question? Any question? Okay.
No question, Bhante.
Question. Dr. Archana, do you have a question? No?
No question, Bhante. I need to do lot of revision in between. I miss classes and I feel like I forgot everything. So I have to redo everything now.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
once I start reading, all link will be, I will be able to connect. But now today, I mean, I see there is a lot of gap. So I have to
Ah,
work.
yes, yes. You didn't participate to the class many days. Maybe you miss, no? Okay, don't be
Yeah, yeah.
worried. Yeah, don't be worried. Actually, in the beginning also I told to the Mr. Nilesh and Dr. Kavita, you need to know the basis only, right? Basis only. You need
Yes.
every time I am telling the basis, right? I'm telling the basis, and over the basis, on the basis, we need to go to the higher stage of Abhidhamma, right? But anyway, when you practice Vipassana, this basic knowledge is very important, and with the basic knowledge also you can do Vipassana, right? With the basic knowledge of Abhidhamma, what a basic name mean, this is the basic, right? Right? So then even we can say now we can understand how then the deep level, how far and how deep, how profound, how great, like that we want to understand. We can understand if this is the basis, right? Okay, then let's stop. Hmm? Okay. Hmm. uh, we share in the merit. Idam me punyang asvakhaya vang hotu. Idam me
Idang me
punyang
kaya hotu.
idam me punyang nibbanasa pachayo hotu.
Idang me puyang nibbanasa pachayo hotu.
Mama punyang bahagang
Mama punyang bhagang
sattanam bhajemi.
sabbe sattanang bhajemi.
Te sabbe me samang
Ye sabbe me samang
punyang bahagang
puyang
labantu.
bhagang labantu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Vandami Bhante, thank you Bhante.
Thank you
Ganapacha hotu.
so much. Bhante. Thank you so much. You are there
Okay.
to guide us. Sometimes I feel very